obviously tough game all around. Let's start with you, Jay. First question I really have for you. I mean, it was your first home game tonight.
Yes, sir.
What, so just talk about the emotions. On the road trip. But,
Yes, sir. I'm not gonna lie. I was nervous out there. It was just an honor. This being just like a big rivalry. And I just saw the fans, and I looked outside. I was like, man, this is crazy. So, it's just an honor. But I kind of started cooling down probably after 2 minutes into the game. So, but it was a blessing playing in this kind of atmosphere. So I enjoyed it.
Talking about defensively, you came up with a couple of big steals, a couple of offensive
Yeah,
rebounds, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And your role coming off the bench.
Right. That's why, I'm here. I'm here to just play defense, just bring that intensity and just kind of bring that just a good mindset on defense. And so, I'm just doing what Coach Boss, has us to do. So, that's all I'm doing, sir.
Marshall, let's talk a little bit about from the offensive perspective. You really closed out the first half really strong. Felt like things were going well even to the start of the second half, and then we kind of just went cold. Just talk about both halves. First half, what was going right. Second half, kind of what went wrong.
Yeah. Well, the first half I thought that we were executing good, and we just weren't hitting shots, but we were getting good looks. And then in the first half, we were also attacking. I think we went to the line 17 times in that first half. And the second half, like Coach said in the locker room, there was probably a 12-minute stretch there where we didn't even get to the free throw line. We stopped attacking. We were settling for jump shots, and I think that kind of hurt us a little bit.
Kind of going forward from this one, obviously we're in the midst still of a losing streak, that kind of thing, but as we have a nice stretch of home games coming up here, what do you think are one or two things you guys can take from this that propel you going forward?
I feel like we just got to play more consistent. We played a great first half. I felt like even though those shots weren't falling in the second half, we just kind of fell apart and we kind of let the game go. And I think we got to have confidence that we could win games. When teams go on runs, basketball is all about runs. When teams go on runs, we can't get flustered. We have to come back with our own run and start getting our stops and everything. So.
Skip it down to Dustin here. Dustin, just from your perspective again. Great first half for you in particular, both offensively and defensively. From a situation where guys are bigger than you are, a little bit more physical. I mean, as far as the fouls in this game, what was your mindset in this one?
Well, first of all, we struggle with boxing out, and like Marshall said, we're kind of inconsistent when it comes to playing, and we just have to focus on that. We got the platform set, we just have to be able to execute what we got. And sometimes we slack, and that's a struggle. Plus our size, and we're young, but that's not an excuse because we should still be able to win. And go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Finish up.
And just every single game, we have to bring it.
Yeah. Second half, really, I mean, there was a stretch there where we had, I think, 4 or 5 defensive stops in a row, turnover, and we just couldn't seem to capitalize on the offensive end. Again, kind of the same question that I asked Marshall. What do you think from your perspective in the second half? What were some of those reasons we weren't able to climb back into it?
We just have to have the confidence to go out there and every time we get the ball to pressure the ball. Sometimes we might want to take a break on defense, we shouldn't do that because that's what loses us the game sometimes. Every single game we have to bring in, we have to play defense like champions. And coaches stress us championship habits, and that's what we need to do.
Going forward, what do you think are the biggest things that you're taking from this game into the next game?
Effort. We have to play harder, and we have to get stops, and we have to rebound.